All right, welcome to the team meeting of the Foreman's Fireworks Organization. That is the first time we get to use that word instead of just a team. So we have a lot to cover tonight. This is actually the first time the home office has given us a PowerPoint and like an agenda. And so before we used to get like a one sheet of paper kind of thing, and then we didn't get anything for a while. We were making up our own. And now they've got this fancy PowerPoint. So I had a little bit of technological difficulties, but I'm going to try to make it work with multiple devices, Zoom, and a couple things. So when you, first, my name is Tiffany, for those of you that I have not met in person, okay? And welcome to my house and home of the Foreman's Fireworks. So if you haven't already found it, the restroom is down the hall. There are 4 cats roaming around. I did get the dog outside. So if you notice any stray animals, they probably belong to me, okay? And then there's a couple children that are running around too, okay? So just, you know, ignore the random in and outness. But if you, I know some of you have children at home, but if you could, you know, mute your phones, put them away so that we can spend this time together, and we have a lot of fun stuff. So we are gonna, I guess, not really follow the same exact flow that we have normally followed, but the little handout that you have, like your note handout, there's always approximately 3 trainings per team meeting. There's always some recognition. There's always some announcements. So it, may not be in the same order every time it's on your sheet of paper, but at least you have little buckets that you can like put some notes in if you want to. And then they've also given me like a summary to email to you guys afterwards. So it's like, wait, like this is really cool. So this is like the first time that I'm using this, so you guys will have to bear with me. All right, Kelly, we're gonna I was gonna try to make it so that you could see everybody and not just my head. Okay, so hopefully when you came in, you visited the name tag table and you built your badge to get all your things labeled on down there. You visited the stats table and filled out where you were last month and all that fun stuff. And then you signed in at the stats table so that I can count your attendance. There's prizes for that. And then you visited our BHAG board. I heard Casey explaining that to a couple people. BHAG stands for Big, Hairy, Audacious Goal. So I know most of us, you know, join Hipper Chef because we love the product or whatever, but the bottom line, we all get cash, we all get paid. So that's the most measurable thing that we have. So we use the BHAG board to measure out like what your, you know, kind of standard goal is, and then what your really stretch goal is. So that's what our BHAG board is. Everybody's little squares are up there. Those of you who just joined, we added a square for you. And then we just, tonight, maybe before you leave, talk to me or Casey or Stacy. The Stacy, raise your hand. The other Stacy's over there. All the ACs, anybody whose name ends in AC, you can ask them because they know how to do that. Okay, and then there we go, stats, all that. Okay, so let's see if I can get this PowerPoint to work. And this was because it's not like on PowerPoint. It's supposed to come down like confetti. Woo! Okay. So first up, we're gonna recognize our newest team members. So look at all of our smiling faces that we have up there. I was stalking some Facebook this week. And so we're gonna have our newest consultants come up tonight. So I know Lacey's at ball game. So Lisa, come on up. Tiffany, come on up. Kelly is on Zoom. Joyce is here. So you guys come on up. You can just set your weight on the couch. It won't bother me.
We won't have your place.
I won't, yes. Come on up. Okay, so we have a little gift for you.
We won't ask you your weight or anything like that. You're fine.
All right, so this is for you. This is a little star. And then this, so I'll tell you what this is for. And then Joyce, I think I left yours in my box. Hold on.
You picked a good picture of me.
Yeah. Yes, I like scrolled through all your Facebook and was like, let me find a picture. And then, hold on. I think I need to get, did I do Lisa's star? Okay, so Lisa, I mailed you your key because you and I texted earlier about your key. Did I mail you that? Did you get that?
May not been like that, but yeah.
But it was a key with a postcard like that? Okay. Okay, so then, and then I have Joyce's. All right, so I'm just trying to.
I love it. I want this one.
It sucks you in.
Come into me.
Where did you get your couch?
My couch is from Value City, and I built it. Like you provide the section,
nice.
so when I measured the wall, I figured out what to put. All right, so you hold that.
Okay.
All right, and then you pretend because I've already mailed you yours. All right, so what you, oh, I need a copy of it so I can read it. Okay, let me try this again. Okay, so what you're holding in your little hand is, this is the key to your store. So this, how exciting it is to start your very own business. Just picture yourself opening your stores to your new store. You must be so thrilled. Have you told everyone about it? This is rhetorical. How many customers will walk through your doors? That all depends on how you host coach. How much future business will you have, and how many bookings will you get? Will your business grow, and will you need help? Need to recruit help? That all depends on whether you share this opportunity with others. How many hours a week is your business open, whether it's full-time, part-time, or a hobby? You will treat it like a real store with real walls and real hours. If your store is low on sales or customers, do what any other store owner would do. Have a sale, advertise, and spread the word that your store is here and open for business. You are in business for yourself, but you're not by yourself. You have an amazing team here to support you. Every time you look at your key, remember that you have the ability to change lives, starting with your own.
Aww.
Okay, so yay. So, we're going to do a picture. You can be our photographer. All right, come this way, come this way. We're going to squeeze all in. Yeah.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
All right, awesome. All right, so you ladies can sit down. So thank you so much. Kelly, did I mail you that?
I probably haven't given you my new address.
Your address? Okay. If not, I will mail you. I will get that from you later and mail that to you. Okay. So our beautiful faces. That's awesome. Okay, let's see. Okay, so they want us to do like a little icebreaker. And this is going to be a great time for you seasoned consultants to help with help like fill in the silence here. So you're going to think back to over your paper tough career and identify a moment where everything was operating in a higher gear. Maybe it was your biggest show ever. Maybe it was an impromptu contact that went well. Perhaps it was a recipe that turned out perfectly for the first time you made it. The right moment is probably the one that just popped into your mind. And when I asked you for that. So take a moment, and if you guys will share, especially those seasons ones who've had big moments like that, and what comes to mind. So I'm going to pick on you if you don't answer. Casey wants to go. She was in another room. So think of a moment where, where everything was like you're doing everything at a higher gear, like you were doing your personal best, and share maybe what that moment was.
Do you want to go first?
I'll go first.
Okay.
All right, go ahead.
So it was last year when I did my first cooking show.
Mm-hmm.
It was my first $1,000 party. And it was kind of when it was like cooking shows are where it's at.
Yeah.
So that month was when I hit $4,000 in commissionable sales. And so that was a $1,000 paycheck. And that's how I got my BHAG goal. So
yes.
I haven't hit it since, but it's still my goal.
Yeah. Awesome. All right. Becky or Alexis, anything you want to share?
I'm going to say last month.
Okay.
Because it was the first month in over a year that I actually was like on the ball for everything. Host coaching, keeping track of all my parties, hitting all my sales goals, crushing my BHAG and blowing it out of the water. And being like having more cooking shows than virtuals, because I was 90 virtual, 10 cooking. So now I'm swung the pendulum a different way. So seeing that and then seeing this month, I was like, oh no, we have a job to do.
All right.
Yeah,
Very nice.
that's awesome.
Yay. Anybody else like to share? Don't be shy.
Well, I would go with this January. I'm 100% virtual. I have never done a cooking show yet.
Not that yet.
Mm-hmm.
If someone wants to do one,
I was
I'll
going to say,
do
has
it.
anyone asked you?
Nope. And I've
Wow.
offered it. I have offered it over and over again. Nobody
Just taking you up on that?
has taken me up on it.
Okay.
So it's not for lack of saying, it's not me saying I only do it. I literally only have people who want virtual parties. So the first person who asks is in trouble because I have no
You'll call one of us real quick and say, can I come to your show?
Well, here's the thing. Starting in January, I was getting really bored with my virtual parties because it's easy to do. It's easy just to get into a rut. And I realized they weren't working as well anymore. People were ignoring stuff. So I decided in January that I was going to switch to a different format. And instead of doing, a full 10-day party of just posts, it would still be a 5-day party, but really it was only one day for 1 hour when I went live. That was the party. And then it was just a few posts while the orders continued to roll in. So I think in January I had $3,000 parties doing that. No, it has
3 individual $1,000
Yes.
parties.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
It's slowed down a little bit, but virtual parties are now a lot more fun than they used to be.
For January, I feel like that's really good. I mean, just
Yeah.
sales in general in January are
My
Everywhere,
biggest- So it's keeping on that roll. So I feel like I've got a new good virtual party experience, just keeping on that with getting some more bookings. But I'm not against doing in-home parties. I just literally have been doing this for about a year and a half or something now, and I've never done a cooking show.
Did you do one as your a laundry room?
Nope. She just signed up and said,
I signed up and I said, let's go. And
she
I'm
didn't
you
even tell
should.
me. She's like, I'm just going to
So
sign
do
up.
one. Do one as a relaunch.
I shouldn't say that. I did
Have your
schedule one for my home. I did. One person showed up.
I do
I've
like
had that happen.
One
do like what
person.
you're
And
saying.
we sat and we had margaritas and fajitas together.
And they were
It was
fun,
great.
right?
And she bought a garlic press and everything. Just her and I in my kitchen.
I like how you say you haven't done a cooking show when really you're doing online cooking shows.
I am.
Yeah.
I'm doing them
So-
online, and instead of them eating the food, I take it to work. And my staff is like, woo, party!
Yeah.
And it's gotten me a couple parties at work because I'm the boss at work, so I can't really.
Can't solicit.
I can't solicit at work, right? But when I bring the food in the pampered chef gear, people start going, oh, you something good. So I've got 2 parties that have booked because of that through people at work. So it's allowed me to bring pampered chef.
That's a good idea.
Yeah.
to work.
There you go.
Awesome. Well,
having
thank you for sharing.
Parties on
So our next thing is going to be team update / this is kind of what we usually call announcements. So if you'd like to take notes, this is going to be some dates you will want to. Oh no, never mind. Hold on. First, it's monthly team recognition. So what is that? Oh, it's down further down. Sorry. Okay, so monthly team recognition. As a team, we did $19,927. We did 32 shows. We had 16 out of 42 consultants active and 7 new team members. That is the most we have ever had in 1 month. And that led us to we met our goal. Our goal is 60 for the year, 60 new consultants for the year. So that brought us to 15 for the quarter. So we hit it right on the nose with that. So you'll probably recognize some of these names up here that are sitting in this room. So we're going to fill this board out through all the year for 60 consultants for the end of the year. And then our sales for the year, our goal is $240,000 for the year. And right now we are sitting at 52,000. So we are trucking along and doing really well with our goals. So everyone is an essential piece of the puzzle. And no matter if you're only going to do 1 show every other month or you're banging it out and doing 4 shows or $1,000 a piece, every single person is an essential piece of the team. Because we also do a thing called Green by 15. So when you submit at least 150 in sales, which can be online sales, or 1 show, oh, thank you. You know what? Will you just take her and? Yeah. All right. So when you,
I just don't want you to look at me the entire time.
yeah, there you go. We can Kelly look up here. There you go. So when you submit at least 150 or 1 show, because a 1 show is $200. When you submit 1 of those, you are green. Your numbers literally change from red to green. And we have a goal of 15 consultants on our team, green by 15. And when we do that, we have a cash prize at the team meeting. Now, we were a little short in March, so we'll just kick it up a notch to make sure that we have 15 green by the 15th of April. But if you were green for the month of March, please stand up.
That's my standing up.
There you go. You're standing up. Awesome. Yay! So you submitted 150 or at least $100 in sales. So let me do this.
Did you stand up, Kelly, or did you just stand up with me?
No, for April, not for March.
So each of you, no, I have to think about this. I might have mailed you, if you're brand new, a welcome postcard, and then there was a little rewards card. Okay, so with the rewards card, it explains the green by 15 on there, and it's almost like a punch card, but I'm not going to be punching it. It's up to you to keep track. Do you remember getting one, Lisa?
I didn't, but that's
yes,
okay.
this is what it looks like. So I might have mailed it to you.
Okay.
Okay, did I mail it to you?
Yes.
Okay, I have one for you if you need to take one. All right, so on there you keep track. Your meeting attendance, this is April. So you would mark, I am here for April. When you submit at least 150 by April, you'll check that off that you're here for April, and you notice it accumulates. So when you do this multiple months in a row, you're gonna get PC bucks. So PC bucks can be used to buy supplies. We do a group supply order, so you kind of like can put the money towards that. You can use it, and I'll give it to you to take towards conference. Or if we'll talk about conference in a little while, but if you need like some logo wear, we can buy some logo wear with it. So you have some fun stuff. All right, so if you helped out with the stats table or the name tag table, stand up.
Where's my hand?
Raise your hand. You know, I forgot to give out clappers.
Oh, yeah.
There we go.
Stacey's going to pass them
Stacey,
out.
there you go. All right. So thank you for helping me out. If you brought a dish to share, thank you as well. It's always great when we have food at a paper truck meeting. So our theme this month was brunch. We have a lot of great brunch ideas out there. Casey's first show was a brunch show that I did. Actually, both of her shows that I did when I was the consultant were brunch shows.
Yep.
So
Same recipe.
No, we made the ring one time and the ham and cheese one time.
No.
We used the new platter and I made the ring.
Oh, yeah.
Right.
Okay. That's
All right.
right.
That's
right. You did. Second time around.
Okay, so if you brought a dish, make sure you put your little name on the poster board in there, and then we do a drawing out of all those, just saying thank you for bringing a dish to share. Now, that is a tax deduction when you buy those ingredients, so I always do my ingredients on a separate receipt, and then I use that for taxes later. Okay, you might like slide a gallon of milk over, or, you know.
Smart.
Don't forget, when you do cooking shows, you can slide some laundry soap over and all that kind of stuff, too.
So another thing we do a drawing for is do and tell. So hopefully you've visited the do and tell bucket up behind Karen, which is next to the raffle bucket and the catalog bucket. Your do and tell is for anything you do in the month, like posting your after party posts for cooking shows, doing some host coaching, doing a coaching call with me, booking a show, signing a new team member. Anything that is income producing counts as a do and tell. Casey's come up with a brilliant idea. She hashtags every month a different hashtag, like Casey March do and tell, or Casey April do and tell. That way, when she searches the page looking for them, she can find them.
I include the year in it too, so when it comes to next year, it doesn't bring up.
I know, like we said, yeah. So you'll be able to tally your do and tells that you're doing tonight, put them in the bucket right there, and then we have a prize to give out at the end of the night. So I'm going to give you guys time to get that together. And then things like stamping catalogs doesn't count. That's not income producing. So it's things that like generate income, like you're contacting, you know, people about parties, you're actually doing parties and things like that. So we want that kind of activity. All right, so who last month submitted at least $750 in sales and earned what? What did we earn? We're waiting for it.
Yeah,
It's on its way. Yeah, it's on its way. So I believe it's 2 prep bowls, a skinny scraper, and the pink and white Quick clips, and we'll have more about help with cancer in a little bit. All right, so who has completed their 6 weeks of director bound training?
Woo woo!
Woo woo. We had 3 young ladies.
Oh, yeah, that's right.
The ACs joined me for 6 weeks of director bound intense training. So that counts as their, if you notice their do and tells every week when we did our conference call and when we did our individual call, they were posting that. So that was some great training. And then we're going to go ahead and get into our high five line. So let me grab our stats cards everybody filled out.
Someone rang my doorbell.
All right. So
The mailman must have gotten the wrong address. I'm over here tonight. I live by
I do the amount.
So,
my sister.
Yeah.
All right, hold on. 2, 4, Sorry, I should have like had the kids doing this. They could have been helping out, right?
I'm gonna go get my chapstick.
All right, that one, and then that one goes back there. Oh, and that one goes back over there. Oh, goodness me. All right, so we should have this person just joined Pamper Chuck, and so she has $1 for being here tonight, and she's already got 4 parties on the books to be done by the 25th, and that is Welcome Joyce.
Yay! It broke.
So,
Oh no!
it's all right. They're a dollar store, and they are really old.
What happens when you shake too hard?
They're
This is
really
really
old.
aggressive. This is weak.
Judy,
Yeah, give me a little
Where
one.
did it
Give me a
go?
little guy.
All right, and then we have, and then 3. Hold on, let me slide this one in here.
She likes to put them in order.
I'm putting them in order so we go increasing order. Some of y'all are like really close and look like really close. Okay, so then this next person did 1 show last month. Total show, that show was $330. She got 1 new team member. Her Wahoo is she finished the Director Bound program. She currently has 1340 in trip points. And her sales for the month were $422. That's Stacy Goldman.
Yes, Stacy! Look at this trip point.
All right, this person did 2 shows last month. Her top show was 266. She met her goal, and her total sales were $489. That's Karen. All right, now these are at the 750 point. Anybody over 750 gets to join me up the front for our high five line. The reason you join me at 750 is because that's where you get your first raise for the month. Your commission rate jumps from 20 to 22% 750, and then also once you reach the leadership level of either team leader or director or above, you have to hit at least 750 to get your overrides. You can't just sit there and collect money. You have to like do work too. Okay, so this person did 2 shows last month. She got 2 bookings. She earned her half off kit rebate. She earned the sales promotion of the Help with Cancer items. She currently has 4,437 points. $4 for cash or conference. Total commissionable sales, $1,437. Come on down, Lisa. High five it.
She's over here going, wow. Wow.
Wow.
It was her.
Yes. I went to like 4 years of the meetings, and I was always like, oh, that's me. Okay. So this person did 1 show last month. Her top, I won't tell you her top show yet because that's also good sales. She broke through that 1250 goal in her first 30 days, earned her kit rebate, got 1 booking, currently has 4509 in trip points, total sales and top show $1,509. Come on down, Tiffany. Awesome. All right, this person did 5 shows last month. Her top show was 911. She got 4 bookings. This is her 2nd month of meeting her BHAG. She got the sales promotion. She has $5 for cash or conference this month, and her total sales are $2,040. Come on down, Becky Dow. All right. This person, you can see we'll be really tight and friendly. This person did 3 shows last month. Her top show was $1,361. She got 1 booking. She met her BHAG. She earned that sales promotion. She's got $4 for cash or conference this month. She has got total trip points of 11,453 points with total sales of $2,092.85. Stacy up. Should I make you do it with me?
Okay.
Okay, hold on. We're gonna put.
Oh, I can't do my stupid high fives anymore.
Okay. This person did 4 shows last month. She got 4 bookings. She broke through 5,000. She crushed her BHAG goal. She earned that sales promotion. She currently has 8,714 trip points. Her top show was $2,294. It was a fundraiser. Talked to her about it. Her total sales for the month were $3,742, and that's Bree Hall. All right, Bree. So when she watches the recap, all right, Casey, do your high fives.
I did hers, but she was supposed to be.
We'll let Casey be Bree. All right, so you guys can sit down. Thank you for being in our high five line. All right, so then this is the first time I have a. I know.
Oh no.
It's
I
stressful,
want
huh?
this one.
All right, you want that one? All right. So
I'm gonna go first.
you're gonna go first.
Can I go first?
I don't care.
Okay. Y'all never guess.
Don't
who
be
this is.
nervous.
This person is on Foreman's Fireworks. She had 7 shows. Her top show was $838. From those shows, she got 4 bookings. She added 30 amazing new recruits this month. 3 amazing ones. Not that ones, amazing ones. Her Wahoo is she promoted to advanced freaking director. I don't know how you use another word, but there's children.
She's heard it. Oh, no. Not the other one. Sorry.
She earned the consultant sales promo, which was the Help with Cancer products that we're also waiting on. Her trip points are not written
I
down.
told you. Mia, look on the trip point sheet to make trip points.
She's probably got like 500,000 trip points.
No, something I didn't know is when you promote to advanced director, you get 6,000 trip points. I didn't know that, and all of a sudden I'm looking at my trip points, and I'm like, I text Casey, I'm like, I like 6,000 points.
I'm like, because of me?
And that's all the way across.
Her total monthly commissionable sales is $4,315. She's got like a bunch of cash for conference money. She didn't write it down. Give it up for Tiffany!
29,000 trip points. All right. All right, this brand new director had 3 shows last month. Her top show was 1615. She got 5 bookings. She had 2 new recruits who have both qualified.
And they're fabulous.
And then her Wahoo is she is a brand new director. She currently has 18,779 trip points.
So close to being on track for.
I know, and she got an extra 3,000 trip points for making director. And then her sales for the month were, first she got $6 for cash for conference, and I had to add a new line, became director.
Oh, there's no. Oh.
Maybe I should add a line for that.
Oh my gosh.
$3.
$3.
Yeah, $3.
There you go.
I got you, girl. $3.
And then,
$5 for each active recruit.
there you go.
Oh, there you go.
So then her total sales were $2,235.
I have something really quick. Just really quick.
Mia.
For our wonderful new advanced director. It says all about me.
All about me. There you go. All right. So real quick, you're going to get back up.
Oh gosh.
Want to do burpees?
No.
Oh, yeah. No, just kidding. All right. Did you put the thing where I told you to? All right. You need to go with the girls in the other room.
Are you nervous now?
Maybe.
You should be nervous now.
Okay.
Strip search.
Who's creative?
Not
Gray
over.
paper, and we need to do some gray paper in this room. I have to go get something in the other room.
I'm creative, but I'm not tall.
I'll help. I'll hold something.
There you go.
That's fine.
You got 3 minutes.
Here, I'm sure I can.
Oh, stand on the front.
I can do it over there and like.
I
I mean, if you want to hear my shoulder.
Why don't we just decorate a person?
That would be hysterical.
Yeah.
Who's on her team?
I
Who's on Casey's team?
I am. She is. Yeah.
We could decorate them.
Is that acceptable?
All right.
Gotcha.
Roll them.
I don't
Just
know if
take
she
them
wants
anywhere,
to
it
take
doesn't
us
matter.
home with her.
We were gonna decorate
I'm sorry.
ourselves.
I'm talking.
I like it.
Oh, well, I'm sorry.
Why don't you get a paper towel?
You're red. Just stand there.
What I just kicked.
Leanne, did you bring in the thing?
How am I gonna get up there though?
Laundry room?
This way?
Go in that corner over there so I can't see you, Casey.
Your assistant is helping me.
Put your nose in the corner.
Stop putting your ear to the wall, Casey.
We're wrapping you up.
I lost my star. I think.
Okay, I thought that was way longer than I thought it was.
It's probably around there somewhere.
Okay.
Not be in charge of little tiny things.
Or you could attach it right here.
Have it go out. Me and Easy one.
Stand on the
Oh, this is the one.
stool.
Oh yeah, that feels really sturdy.
Oh no.
Yeah, maybe not.
I put this behind you for when that thing, we did that thing. Yes, just keep paying attention. I'm gonna put yours on your seat.
Okay.
I can get a kitchen chair.
And then who else did I text about that?
Okay.
Alexis, did I text you about this? Yes. Okay. I'm gonna put this on your chair. Yeah, maybe we ought to just decorate people. You can do that
She's
too.
funny, girl.
Okay, what do you want to do? You can hook it to the middle, like
Yeah,
together
just
and hook it up.
yeah,
Yeah,
there
there
you
you
go.
go.
But,
Wait a minute, we got you. Lord.
All right, so there, that's perfect height. There you go. Give her some tape.
yeah.
Can you reach it?
And I got my foot out.
That's a good idea, Lisa.
Get them every once in a while.
Yes.
Oh, I need another piece of tape. I'm gonna miss that.
There you go.
This is the cable.
So then rip it. How far up should we go?
Oh, Troy. Can you jump and make it?
Yeah, I'll try here. Careful not.
I thought you said, can you jump naked? Don't jump naked. Get your Lizzo out.
We're laughing about you, Casey.
Push.
Oh,
You're
okay.
coming? No. I thought you were going to try and jump.
Anything on your
Breathing
floor.
hard.
You're
You
gonna
know?
go here, so here, it's right there. Well, let's go to the back and forth.
We got to-
Right here?
Sure.
Yeah.
Here, put one over here.
I don't know if this will work.
Now
Jump to the next one.
There you go.
You might be
While you're
my
here.
abilities.
Very
I'm getting upwards of 50 over here. I can't really.
Whatever.
Here, I'll give you
Seriously, when you hit 60, then worry about it.
You are. Just
Hang out.
when you make director, it's not fun anymore. You used to get all the work.
You have responsibility soon. What happens when you make director?
There you go.
You're in trouble.
If you want me to take
It's
Oh,
too
you
late
can make it
now.
sit here and we can color this.
No going back.
I'll need another piece of tape.
Oh, there you go. Perfect.
Oh, there you go.
There you go.
Okay, now maybe I'll make. Can I have that piece?
Yeah.
Oh, wait a minute. Oh, my back.
Oh, I forgot I had that on my head.
Here. Just do a little loopy thing.
Yeah, there you go.
There you go. There you go.
Okay.
What?
You can do it. Did you put the thing on her?
Oh, look, you made your dancing. That's a hold down.
I only lead, okay?
I'm good with that. I don't dance. I just watch and laugh. That is really sad, but it's everybody's
Here, we'll put this around her.
Yeah.
So let's just let her come in. So when you go to conference and the director, then if he wants to teach, so we're gonna say, I want to announce it, and he wants to scream really loud.
You're hiding inside this is.
Welcoming the newest director in the Pampered Chef, Casey Johnson! We'll set that right there for a moment. Now there are, when you become a director, you have to minimum of 5 recruits with the Pampered Chef and $5,000 in team sales. So there are 5 people in this room that are going to come up.
Oh gosh.
We'll start on the right.
Called the roast.
That would be fun.
That would have been.
All right, we'll go ahead and we'll have Stacey come up.
As a director, you are eligible for 30% discount on personal orders and 100 annual professional development reimbursement.
It was so sweet.
All right, next up.
All right. Casey, as a new director, you will receive a sterling silver spoon necklace and on-stage recognition and national competition.
Oh, you got a good one.
All right, come on up.
As a new director, you will enjoy 250 PC dollars, 3% override on your team sales each month, which is going to be awesome, and $10 activity bonus, $10 activity bonus for each active consultant on your team.
All right, next. Yep.
As a new director, you are invited to a special 11-week home office training with other new directors across the United States.
Oh.
All right.
As a new director, you will enjoy reduced trip point bonus and a director box of new products.
So she thought she had to wait until the new season. She got all the spring new products.
Half of it came on Friday. The other half came today.
Nice.
The other half was the multi-tot.
Oh!
Like, what?
All right, and last but not least, you get added to a Facebook group that is just for directors and above. You get privy to some news that only directors get to know first, and great friends.
As the bachelorette, I accept.
All right, well, I'm gonna take this from you because you have one more thing to do. All right.
Y'all gonna put me on the spot a little bit.
All right, so we have this for you.
Okay.
Right, I put it in front of her.
Oh, do you want us to take your picture or anything?
I took one. I took one.
Okay.
What?
Too late.
Ooh, more cookies.
They're red because directorship is red. All right, so this
Recipe for success. The main ingredients is you. No, the main ingredient. Oh, one ounce of milk. Hold on. I gotta figure this one out. All right.
put it
in. Down.
Aww. Cute little dangle bracelet.
Which one is it?
I don't know. I don't have any, so it's my first one. It says dream big. I just know these are super special. Thanks, guys.
So my director sent a box, and I thought it was Casey's box. And when I opened it, I realized the billing address said my director's name on it. So my director sent me to, and I was gonna wait for you guys to open them because I don't know what they are.
Ooh.
Oh, nice.
So we'll have to let's see what they are. I was thinking that they made a mistake and they sent me extra. I was really excited. Or then I thought, well, maybe my husband forgot my birthday and he was like late.
You didn't forget. You had top off.
It is a necklace that's a kite, and it says inspiration and light.
Nice.
And it's Tiffany
All right. And then the other box. Thank you.
I know it's like I have your hands full.
I'll be the team photographer.
There you go. There you go. Oh, and it's the bracelet to match. So, and she knows that I love aqua. So that is really cool.
That's so cute.
Aww. That's so cool. All
I
right.
didn't get anything for you.
That's
Rude.
right. I'm your director. It's all right. There you go. All right. So you may dethrone. Yeah, there you go. There you go. All right.
Thanks, you guys.
So, okay. So also one more gift we have, if you might notice these little things up here, that when you are an active consultant in the month, not necessarily green by 15, but when you're active in the month, I mail you a little goodie. And I was lazy and did not do any work on the first because, you know, it's been breaking stuff. So I was like, wait and see who was here and who I had to mail. So here is Tiffany's. And Casey's.
Hi, baby.
And Karen.
Oh my God, you're so sweet.
And then Stacy. And Stacy F.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. It feels kind of squishy.
And
Like
then,
socks.
so
She got
who
us
else?
socks. Ooh, socks are always good.
Courtney, Lisa.
Thank you.
You're active. Valerie, Bree, Anita, Lacey, Michelle, and Teresa.
Your kid would sound like
you
that.
guys, I don't care if you open them now. Show everybody what you got. This is something a little fun. But it's for being active in March. So in April you got, or in January you got Kroger cards, I think.
She's so red in here, you guys.
And then
That's
adorable.
Coco. I like that. Your success is nothing to sneeze at.
Oh yeah, that was the other one. I was trying to think what the other one was. You crushed it. That's right. Okay.
I like that.
Thank you. Yes, I'm having a little bit of fun with my new label maker, so you may just get lots of labels.
I was gonna say, like, these are really cute.
Yeah, I'm having a lot of fun with that. Okay, so next up is some updates that are like announcements. So our next team meeting is when?
May 1st.
May 1st. Our next happy half hour, which is on Zoom, is when? Is Monday. So those are on Mondays at 8:30 when I get the kids back from water polo. The next big training we have is called 6 Weeks to Success. So it is definitely an awesome experience. There's no like prerequisite for you to join that training. I will email some more information later, but it is on Wednesday nights. We do it with myself and 5 other directors, and they're across the U.S. We do it at 8:45. It's on Zoom. So it's like Kelly is zoomed into us. We would all be on Zoom together. They are recorded. So if Wednesday night is a night that maybe you're at church or you have other obligations and you can watch it the next day, you can still be a part of 6 Weeks to Success. But we go over things like host coaching, where to get shows, how to build your business, how to add to your team and things like that, customer care. So it's a great experience. I'm not going to force anybody to do it, but I highly encourage it. That is going to be Wednesdays starting the 18th. So not this week. We'll give you guys a breather. We'll start it the next week. So then that way we finish before Memorial Day weekend. So the people that we also coordinate with are in the Midwest, and I'm like, we have to be done by Memorial Day.
And
because
like,
we got lots of other stuff to do.
They're like 30, 45 minutes.
Yeah, they're really short. So, and then there is homework that goes along with it. So like, yes, you can definitely be in bed by like 9. So yeah, usually 15, 20 minutes, then they pop up. We put the recording out there for you guys to get later. All right, and then our next Look and Learn, which is for your potential recruits, anybody that you're talking to about the business, is going to be on Thursday the 19th. That is typically the 3rd Thursday of the month. My friend Lori Miller runs that for me, and then I just add you guys to it. So that is the dates that I have, and then we're going to go through another big date later. All right, so our first training of the night, hopefully we get through all this, is new summer products. So we got some fun stuff coming. All right, so hopefully you guys can see that. The 2 summer products are tools to make breakfast and snacks to fuel your makes sense, to fuel their best summer ever. Okay, that does make sense. Consultants you guys can use this to boost bookings and increase your summer sales. When you want to start promoting this, these are not in the catalog. So there will be a product flyer that you can order on May 1, and there's 25 to a pack. And then there will also be selling tips starting May 1 on Consultants Corner. Now, if you sell $1,000 this month, you're going to get the 2 new products that you see pictured up there. And then you're also going to get, in that I think is a packet of summer flyers already of the 25. And then these are for fast breakfast and snacks that you can give your kids or yourself energy all summer. You know, school's out, but kids still need to eat. And they need healthy snacks. So when you're driving your kids to camp or play dates, you can skip the drive-through and do your own little drive-through. It makes it faster, fresher, and easier right in your own kitchen. If you're planning a day at the pool or the park or ocean breeze or the beach, you can pack plenty of healthy snacks for everyone to eat. Even with food allergies, it's important that you can make them individually and so that you can avoid certain ingredients. So making healthy grab-and-go foods, saving without skimping. So you still get a good breakfast, but you're not in the drive-thru. Avoiding the food allergies, preparing for summertime, snacks, and have a stockpile. I don't know about you, but my kids seem to want to eat like every 5 minutes.
Yeah.
Helping your family start healthy habits that will also last through the school year. So that is some great information that they're going to put with those new summer products. And then also they're going to be releasing new seasonal party inspiration. Let me take this down. And y'all say, okay. Sorry, I didn't think about that. Think of these as booking ideas because they are inspirational. They won't have all the same components of a party pack, okay? So they're a seasonal inspiration. And they're intended to spur booking ideas in a given time frame, so like the season. And then these are going to be able to be found in marketing imagery because, you know, that's kind of like our database for all of our pictures. Okay, so that is going to be your party inspiration. Then your next thing is your the best summer ever party packs. So they're going to be new party packs that celebrate fun meals, snacks, and treats that showcase spring and summer products. Highlights the recipes of the chopped barbecue chicken salad, grilled vegetable flatbread, and quicksicles. So it's going to be available on both in-person and virtual parties. So you'll have the party packs that go with both. And then just remember, if you're a virtual consultant only, you have to take the party experience training to get access to these. So make sure you do that.
Again, I mean, in addition to what we've already taken.
No, once you've taken it, you're good.
Shoot, that was another do and tell.
Oh yeah, yeah. All right, so coming soon, there's going to be some tips from the top that is going to be new and improved tools to help you share about the new nonstick and stainless cookware. So, you know, that is still very new to all of us. We are all still learning about it. So in April, Home Office will be releasing tips from the top from field leaders who are doing some winning, like are really winning with the sales and the recruits and everything with the cookware. Next up is the outlet. So the outlet helps to create an easier, I'm sorry, not the outlet, but in general, to create an easier shopping experience, they went ahead and allowed the outlet to be available on shows, whereas before it was only available on online orders. Okay, so it makes it easier for our guests. Outlet items can be added to parties. Products are not removed when they connect to a party, so you don't have to worry about like a glitch of when, like, when they realize, oh, I need to put this on a party, it doesn't disappear out of their cart. And it makes virtual parties much easier for checkout. This helps increase host benefits and helps people get closer to the guest specials. So like when you say, hey, you're only $20 away, we'll check out our outlet. Okay. It counts towards your commission, so that's awesome. Hosts can purchase them towards with their host rewards. And then the one thing that you need to keep in mind is that all sales are final with the outlet, and they cannot be returned or exchanged unless something happens en route. Okay, so it's not like our other warranties. It's like what you see is what you get. Okay, so there's that about the outlet. And then much like replacement parts, they did increase the price a little bit on the outlet items. You may have noticed. I'm sorry, just hit like the end button or something. I don't even know how to use my own home phone. They increased the price a little bit, and that is to help us compensate so we can get commission on it, and our hosts are getting rewards on it. Okay. All right. So next up is you may have noticed a new look to Consultants Corner. Have you guys been navigating that a little bit? Yeah. Okay, so as Pampered Chef shared at National Conference, they were redesigning Consultants Corner, and we got a sneak peek while we were there. And then it's to make it easier to run your business, on the go. It's right there. Everything you need is right there. So recall that this is a multi-step process, and you will continue to see some sections that are new while others remain on the previous design. The great thing is that this version is 100% mobile friendly. In fact, it was designed as a mobile first, meaning we considered how items displayed on your phone before they considered how they looked on your laptop. Okay. With the most recent release, we shifted everyone to the new Consultants Corner as the default, where you will see your sales, the specials, and the news is right there at your fingertips. And they have links right to the most important areas, if you've noticed. The next phase, they will introduce new parties and orders page, who will give you an improved snapshot of your business, including all of your parties and orders if they are open, unsubmitted, or coming up. So you also have easy access to your sales information and orders. We hear that the search functionality needs to be improved, so they're still working on that. And when you first go to the site, there's a screen training to walk you through. So you may have noticed that popped up and then you had to skip it the next time. So I'm still learning where things are located. So if someone, if you find a really good tip that you want to share on the team page, totally do that. All right, another thing that is new is the recruiting resources. So as recruiting is one of our strategic initiatives this year, we are continuing to develop new resources to help our teams to bring consultants to the table. So they just released that our spring goal, so for April, May, June, is to add 7,500 consultants as a company. So they have like a little happy spoon that they've made, kind of like my happy spoon back here, and they're coloring it in as we go. So you'll see the recruiting experience page on Consultants Corner has been refreshed, and it has more information and resources, and it's like a one-stop shop for all things recruiting. You'll also see new sections that shows the dates for upcoming recruiting webinars. So you'll notice Home Office is doing a webinar a month. So they did one in March, they are doing one in April. And the events that Home Office, they're gonna be testing out this summer to see kind of how everything goes. So on Consultants Corner, it's in the recruiting experience section. Another thing, another announcement for seasoned consultants is the kit enhancement. Now, kit enhancement is different for you guys that are brand new. Kit enhancement for you guys is the month following day 90. So if day 90 is in June, July 1 is your kit enhancement. Okay, for everybody else in the room, kit enhancement is this month, April 1 for the month. All right, this is a great way to add some power tools to your kit. You can only do one order. Everything that you submit on that order is 40% off, and you can submit up to $500 worth of stuff. Okay, make sure you look at the consultant's policy guide on page 10, and I did recently put a snapshot of that up there. Every consultant can buy the new stuff that is just like the new stuff that came out this season. It's called a sample, and it's 50% off. So that's kind of like a separate thing. And then I'll tell you guys honestly, I don't use kit enhancement. I use the first year or two, because then I realize if I add it to a show, I can make the commission on it, and it's better than the 40% discount. So because of what I want my points to be higher, I want my sales to be higher, and all that. So if I need something, I usually add it to a show, make a host happy, bumper sales up, and it all comes out in the wash. All right, so next up is National Conference. Woo! So based on current and expectations on continued growth, we have moved out of the theater and are very excited to share that all conference events will be taking place at the convention center in Rosemont. So awesome. No walking back and forth from the theater to the convention center, which is what we had to do last year in the rain and different times in the heat. And the police have to block off the street for everybody to walk through. So everything will be at the convocation center this year. Registration opened yesterday. Housing opened yesterday. If you are a brand new consultant in your first year, your expense for conference registration is only $99. Really? Yes. So last year we got at least that in product.
Yeah. What did we get? What did we get in product? We got the chef knife.
So the chef's knife.
And the cutting board.
The wooden one? Yeah, the really nice wooden carving board.
It was $100 and
close to $200 with the product.
Yeah. So it's definitely worth it to go to conference.
I signed up to go to conference, but couldn't go.
And then the chef knife, I think, is $89.
Yes. Okay. Stacy couldn't go last year, but we just pretend we were her and went and got her stuff.
I did. I went up one day. I said, "Hey, I'm Stacy," and then the next day I said, "Hey, I'm Casey."
They're like, AC? What?
Right?
But so I think it's because in the past they gave you your products there on site, but last year they mailed it to us, and we're all like, "Why did they mail it to us?" Well, nobody wants to take a knife on the plane.
Yeah,
Right.
do that.
So
So, but there's like giveaways when we're sitting in the seats. Like, it's the most awesome experience. It's $99 for new people. Casey and I and my friend Kayla have already reserved rooms. We're at the Hyatt, which is connected by a walkway to the conversation center. You don't need to go outside. Now, where do you stay, Becky?
Usually Embassy Suites, but right now we have Crown, Embassy, and Hyatt all reserved.
Okay. So Becky and Debbie are actually hospitality consultants to me, which means they're not directly under me, but they come to our meetings because we live here all together. Their directors are over far away in places. Because yours is, Deb, are
Where's yours?
Marie
Friday.
Marie Friday, and then Sharon's in Texas. Yeah. So people ask me that all the time, like, what happens if you're military and you move? Well, we try to find you hospitality where you live so you can go to a physical meeting. Okay, so my daggone dog. Okay, so it is a proven statistic that those who go to conference have increased sales in the next year after they attend.
15%.
Is it 15%? So versus what they did the prior year. So it is definitely worth your investment to go. For us, the biggest expenses are a plane ticket because I don't know about you, but I'm not driving to Illinois. I'll get on a plane, and then the hotel. But we will cram as few or as many into the room as you're comfortable with. So Casey will not fart on you. She has done that before.
If anyone,
depends on who it is.
I might smother them.
Yes, you can
So
do that
so
too.
you have to put out your proof that
I will catch
Yes,
I will.
yeah. So
your costs might go up if you stay by yourself.
right. There are some people who are like, I ain't staying with nobody. I got
I
6
don't mind.
kids at home, and I'm staying by myself.
Right.
You know. So there's that.
in a room.
All right, so next up, so that was some of our highlights. Our next thing is about the seasonal inspiration. So you guys all brought brunch today, which was awesome, because that is one of our themes, will be a brunch party. So to have a fabulous April, we're going to focus on a couple tips. So tip 1 is going to be the brunch theme. So some of the words you could use are just like, hi, Debbie, this is Tiffany with the Pampered Chef. How are you?
Good.
Good. Well, I won't keep you but a minute. I wanted to call and say hi and share with you that I'm offering a new theme in April, brunch and punch.
Yum.
We will learn about tips and tools to make brunch easier. Who doesn't love a good brunch? So book a brunch party with me, and we'll wow your friends and have a fun get-together. Freshen up your cooking skills and try to get a new selection of products and learn some delicious new recipes to share with your friends and family. How does that sound? Let's do it.
Yeah.
Okay. Now, if it's a past hostess, hey, Sally, do you remember how much fun we had at your show? Do you remember how much free you got? It was, we can look that up, X. And I'd love to help you get even more free. Our April host can receive 1 product or set in the entire catalog. It's 60% off. All right, so that's a good one. Or if you're just reaching out to someone who's like new to you, you could say things like, I'd love to help you get $100 or more free for your own kitchen, excuse me. And our hosts receive 1 item or set at 60% off. And that's in addition to the half price items and all that. So these words will be in the little handout that I'll give you. All right, so tip 2 is to know your host and guest special. So your host special and your host rewards, you know, it's the 60% off, that little picture that's up there. This is the best month. Okay, every month is the best month to host. But this month is the best month to host because your customers can take advantage of 60% off anything. So it's not like a collection. They can pick anything in the catalog. So I've been reaching out to people who've been oohing and on over that the multi-purpose pot, because it's $120 at $300.
Right.
So it's a nice savings there. All right, so you got your host special and rewards. And then next up is your Cinco de Mayo. So you want to start doing that in April, because by the time May comes around, it's May 5th, right? So you got to do that stuff in April.
We did it in March.
Or we don't start in March yet. Yeah. All right, so you could say things like, hi, Debbie, this is Tiffany, Pampered Chef. How are you? I won't keep you. Okay, I'm using the same words. I just want to tell you about April's themes, fajitas and margaritas. We will learn about tips, make cooking easy. We'll wow your friends. Same wording, guys. And a random cat. We'll make a yummy Mexican recipe with some yummy drinks. It doesn't have to be alcoholic. You can totally do an non-alcoholic if you need to. And we'll have some wow factor. So that's another theme that you can do. All right, so another tip is boosting your sales with gift giving. All right, because we've got some, there we go. We've got some some gift things coming up, right? We need to pamper our moms. All right, so you've got all this fun stuff for moms, help making her life easier. Then next up, the next tip is you got your grads. And they're talking more like college grads since that's usually in May. And we're like the only place that our kids graduate in June from high school, but they do say here high school and college graduates. I have a friend right now that is offering a mommy and me class, but it's mommy meaning high schooler in me, teaching the high schooler how to cook once they get to college, using like the micro cooker, the rock crock, and things like that. So that's a great idea to do. You've got the egg cooker, the popcorn maker. You got all sorts of things. Kids don't just need comforters and sheets. They need other things to go off to college too. All right, and so there's going to be more training and resources available on Consultants Corner. So we want to make sure that you guys have everything you need. The experience training was made available to everyone right after spring launch. And so that can be found in the Paper Chef University. So they want to make sure that you guys know you have to take that in-party to get access to the in-home stuff, and then the virtual training to get access to the virtual stuff. So coming soon, there is going to be new product training that now includes how to sell the new cookware. Okay, so that's coming soon. And then you need a booking refresher. Don't forget, you can always go back and retake bookings. So whenever someone says to me, I'm having a hard time, getting shows booked, well, let's revisit the booking stream because that's a really good place to start. Seasonal inspiration will be coming up. We talked about that a few minutes ago. And then there will also be a Mother's Day flyer that will be posted in marketing imagery under tools and promotions. So when they say flyer, it makes me think PDF as opposed to like a
there is one already.
Is there one already?
Put it in there.
And then there is a spot where they listed all the cutoff dates for holidays. Do you remember the Mother's Day one?
April 29th.
April 29th. Okay, so you might as well just say have the
It's on
shows
the flyer.
closed by April 29th, so you're not dealing with that on month end, and get everything be ready for Mother's Day. Okay, so speaking of April promotions, we have a promotions for you. So remember, you're going to get the 2 new products when you submit what? $1,000. And then what do our new consultants get for when they join this month and they submit $1,250? Yeah, they get the Twitter about and all the tools in it. So that's a value of 100. I'm sorry, he's kind of crazy. That's Bree's on.
Hey, Bree.
She's leaving. For our hosts, we have the 60% off, and then for your customers, every month we always have a guest special. Right now, it is still spend $75 and get something. I think they have had conversations about changing that product dollar amount. As far as I know, right now everything's $75 that I've seen through June? Do we know up until June now? Yeah. So everything is still $75. Okay, now another thing you guys may not be aware of is when you go to get your guest and host specials for the month, there are worksheets that go along with the products. So all you have to do is pull up this PDF and it gives you words to say about this. So it's funny when people go to shows with me, they're like, how did you memorize all of that? And I'm like, I've been saying the same spiel for 15 years. Like some of my words are the exact same words I was taught at my very first show 15 years ago. They just, it's like muscle memory. Right? The more you see things. So this is if you're not to that point yet and you need help on the host and guest special, go to these worksheets. Okay? So next training topic of the night is going to be new product training. Okay? And so option 1, which I didn't, let me look at this. Okay. Copy and paste this. All right, so bring on spring. So there is a handout that goes along with this that you guys can get access to this. And then option 2 is the quick fajitas. Oh, this is like they wanted me to like go through all this with you. Yeah, I won't be doing that. There's like some links that I could click on. We're not doing any of that. Okay, so they want me they were thinking about me, I guess, wanted me to demo how to do a fajitas and margaritas show. Yeah, we don't have time for that. So
Next month.
If we thought about it, we would have.
I mean, that's May, right? We could do fajitas and margaritas next month. Okay. So just make sure we'll skip to the experience training. All right. So with the did I go too far? All right. So with the experience training, remember that you're promising to offer. This is like when you go through the training, it tells you all this, that you're offering fresh options for your customers. The next one is, wait a minute, that was number 3. Hold on. Why are these backwards? Oh, your promise to stay organized. Oh, there's your fresh options. Post with a purpose. So when you're doing your virtual parties, you're posting purposely. I know that there's a thought pattern about like posting like each day at a time for a virtual to kind of see what they're interested in. Do they want breakfast recipes? Do they need snacks? Do they need dinner recipes? And then kind of formulating your post after that. So, posting with a purpose is a big thing. And then on virtual parties, also helping them solve problems. I know for me, it's the what's for dinner. And I even sell pampered chef for 15 years, and I still don't know what to make for dinner. So you'll have, you'll get to review these when it comes to the to doing your virtual training. All right, so we're gonna skip this right now. Oh, this is the other one. Hold on. I need to get to. I thought I deleted all these. Okay, looking ahead to May. Okay, so this is what I was going to tell you about your May is where you'll start, your best summer ever. Summer is not necessarily a time to take off and not do Pampered Chef. Because people have been kind of cooped up inside and they want to get together and do some fun stuff. So we've got some great things. So right now we've got our Help with Cancer fundraisers. So the reason Pampered Chef started doing pink products in May is because a lot of Relay for Lives are in May or June. So that's kind of why they came out with pink. And they're going to have these products available for the Help with Cancer in the month of May to add on to your shows. When these are sold, $1 from each one of these goes back to ACS, specifically for breast cancer education and not research. Some people are very apprehensive to give if it's towards research or whatever. So it's for early detection programs. So I want to make sure, we're going to figure out what box it was in. Who does not have a Help with Cancer pin to put on their apron or their name tag, or this can be your little reminder for when you are out and about for someone to ask you about that.
Yes.
It's Help with Cancer.
My fork.
Okay. And usually this time of year, we challenge ourselves to come up with a goal for how many pink products you'd like to sell. So my mom is a breast cancer survivor. So every year I try to at least sell 25 pink products so I can donate $25 back to ACS. So a lot of times, like after this meeting, but leading up into the May meeting, I'll ask you guys what your goal is. So if that's something that's near and dear to your heart, I'll have you share and we'll do like a bulletin board with everybody's names on it and what our goal is and see if we can reach that goal as a team. And then also when you do fundraisers, specifically Help with Cancer fundraisers, they increase the donation amount from 15% to 17%. Okay. So, and if you, I know I'm already doing a Relay for Life fundraiser. I'm doing it on April 15th, or the Sunday. I have a show Sunday morning, and then I'm doing a show, virtual show Sunday night for her friends to order. So you can already do shows and then push the date forward if you need to. All right, so we've got our May promotions. They're not going to let us know what the for us is yet. So that means when we submit something, we did something, so we don't know what that is yet. And then for new consultants, they never let us know that until the first of the next month. But your host and guests, you do know. So you've got your host special is cookware, and then you've got free mini serving spatulas for your guests. And then you've got also those same worksheets. So don't forget, you can always go and pull those up with your specials so that you can, know about each one of those. And then this is where you're going to write this down on your piece of paper so that you can fill this in and make some goals for yourself. So I'm gonna ask each one of you to write down, and you don't have to write the sentence if you want to just abbreviate. How many parties will you personally book in April? So you could just write like 4 parties, or it can be a combination of cooking and virtual, whatever you're comfortable with. And then write your sales goal. So how many people would you, how much sales would that be? And it could be the same as your BHAG. It could be the same as your monthly goal. And then how many people will you personally add to our organization? So our goal is 15 a quarter. This is a new quarter. The company's goal is 7,500 for 3 months. And what I want you to do is, once you write that down, I want you to text it to me. So you can abbreviate. You can say like 4 parties, comma, 2,500 in sales, comma, 15 new recruits. Right? Everybody's got 15 friends. Yeah, I figured everybody's gonna add 15 friends, right, to their team. So you can text that to me.
I have to find my Tiffany only text.
Oh yes, I know that's difficult with all of our group chats.
Tiffany.
And I know about, Jim gave me an Apple Watch for my birthday, so I'm waiting for y'all to start buzzing my wrist. And if you want to think about it when you get home, you can do that too. Oh, there's one. Let's see who that is. Casey. Maybe learn how to use this. All right, so then. Oh,
they're popping up.
They're popping up there. So you guys can see. 4 parties.
Good thing we didn't put anything like,
Yeah. Grotesque.
Maybe I should.
You're ridiculous today.
Alexis. Awesome. All right, so while you guys are doing that, I wanted to just share with you that nothing is impossible, because the word itself says I'm possible. Okay? So, did you never know that?
What?
She never knew that impossible means I'm possible.
I didn't know that.
You didn't know that?
No.
She's a lot younger than you, Alexis. She's a lot younger than you. She has less years.
So the one last thing that I had for Casey is red cupcakes.
I'm not sharing.
You can take them home.
No, I can't take them home.
So then it means y'all have to take them home. So there are chocolate and vanilla. It's whipped icing that's red and white, and then I put red sprinkles on top.
Oh.
I'm gonna pass them. One of each?
I'm not gonna pass.
Is it whipped?
Can I feed you,
Yeah,
Casey?
whipped.
Can I feed you?
Yeah, you want to?
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Oh, wait, can I take a picture?
Oh, no, not yet.
That's in my face.
Hi.
I regret this already.
I feel the bad for you. But I got her.
I got that.
Oh my goodness.
Oh my gosh.
Get away from me, you crazy lady. Hey, look, there's a napkin right here. That's perfect.
It's yummy.
Wait, come closer.
I know.
Kenobi.
I love that we have for each other.
So we're gonna thoroughly enjoy our cupcakes. Sorry, ladies, you can't partake in this. But we still have to do our raffles, so don't go anywhere. But I wanted to make it so that the gals that are sitting here, you guys don't have to stay on if you want. We were done with the training part of it.
Can you please come on for a minute?
Oh yeah, they want to keep you on.
Come on, get it together, babe.
That girl can't get off the couch.
This is like a Twinkie.
Oh, that's gonna get me right there.
Those are sneaky.
Kind of is.
Okay.
They got
I know,
frosting up my nose, Brie and Callie. I should have known better.
I just need that.
I also have 4 pieces of flourless chocolate cheesecake in the fridge.
I'm stealing you girls for a minute
from the other night.
because we'll do this after you guys are off. So hold on, you've got to see what we have set up. Somebody turned 40. So here's, wait, where is it?
We did like
There we go.
Yeah.
So Tiffany turned 40 the other day.
Yeah, she made
So
advanced
this is her, and she made advanced director. So this is her cake and decorations.
Oh.
All right. So she, I was trying to how to get everybody in, but I was like, oh, forget it. So hold on.
Yes.
Okay. Cupcake in Stacy's face next month.
Oh, that'll be fun. Cupcakes in a face. Okay.
Oh, you can talk to them now.
Too much going on. All right, so I do. Oh, I forgot. Y'all don't know. I just do still have some other recognition. All right, so this is why this new agenda is kind of throwing me off. All right, so over here we have our BHAG board winner. So when we started building this all up, you guys were challenged to send me your BHAG and your goal. Me and I went live. We did a drawing, and the winner did not pay attention to the team page for like weeks. Months. So here I made her wait for her gift card because it took her forever to check the video.
Tell you, she also complained to me. She's like, did I get it? And I was like, I don't know.
So that is for Alexis.
Look, you can take your time. No.
Now our 2 recruiters last month were Casey and Stacy. All right, so Casey, there's yours. Stacy, there's yours. Typically when you no, because you have Adam Lacey.
I know.
So typically when you add someone to your team, I give you a $5 like paper check dollars, but because these gals, the ACs, were in director bound, we tripled that and they get $15 in there. So I think I owe you more. I don't think I put enough on yours because I think I owe you 30. I think I only put 15 on there.
Oh, I'll take
So I owe
it.
you more. All right, so then next up I have, oh, Casey sent me a really sweet card, so I had to put that up there.
Sent my entire team a card.
And then, okay, if you had your yellow star,
I just lost.
did you lose it? I can let you know. I forgot to do this. Okay, so this is our team board.
It's probably around here somewhere.
We'll find it.
All right, so this is our team board. So you'll notice we shifted some stars over.
Ooh.
So Tiffany, your star, if you find it, is going to go over here. All right, she dropped it somewhere.
It's somewhere around.
I can give you another one.
I love you.
So,
Right?
will you hand one of those to everybody?
Yeah.
Okay. Where did I put that?
Please fill this out. Please fill this out.
So before you leave, you will do the little evaluation for me, and then you'll leave it on the table with your name tag. Your name tag stays here every meeting, and then we'll use it again next month. So we're going to reduce, reuse, and recycle. All right, Tiffany, here's your star.
I'm not gonna lose it.
All right, Joyce, do you have your yellow star?
Yes.
Okay, so I have some double-sided tape I was going to give you. And then you're going to add it to our board. And then Casey is going to take this big fat marker, and you're going to write your name right there on your red star. First one. All right.
Don't mess it up. Make sure you spell it correctly.
That's a lot of pressure.
It is. Which AC are you?
All right, so Tiffany, yours is going to go over here under Casey's organization, so you can probably put yourself on there. And then Joyce, yours is going to go over here under my organization. You can fill in any of those blanks over there if you want.
Yeah, girl.
And then Lisa, I put yours on because I forgot.
I'm glad I'm up there.
You
Oh,
are
I
up
feel
there.
like I didn't space that well.
You're good. I don't think I spaced it right
There's so
anyway.
much pressure.
My OCD.
All right. So
Like
we are
that.
hoping next month to add another red star for the Fitzpatrick team. There you go.
Oh, I thought you were like A+ or something.
A plus. Yes.
A++.
All right. So our team is growing, and so I set forth a goal for myself this year in our organization to actually grow to a senior director team. That's on my little tag here. It says senior director. To do that, we have to have 4 directors on our team. So that's why there are 4 red stars on our board. So to get your own red star, you have to have a minimum of 5 consultants on your team. And you have to submit as a team. So all of these gals together submitted $5,000 minimally last month. They actually submitted over $9,000 last month. So they really exceeded that. So that's why Casey got her own red star. So we are hoping that we are filling up these red stars this year so that we can move on up into a senior director team. So that's going to be super fun.
Is this your pen?
No, it's hers.
I have random pins. And then, okay, so then we're going to do our drawings, right? Everybody total up their do and tells.
Okay. I didn't get the finish for everybody.
Okay.
If you brought a catalog and didn't get a ticket,
I just took one.
you took one.
Yes.
Did everyone and bring a catalog and did not get a ticket?
I got it.
All right.
I did one do and tell, but I didn't
Hey,
do a
baby.
ticket.
Oh, you have
I
one
think
do-
I
one
just
do
did
ticket?
one.
Did you do it before the 8th? Or did you do it after the 8th?
It was before.
did it a while
It was
ago.
when,
Yeah.
yeah.
Okay.
It was when Casey told me to.
Okay. Casey told me to.
Any more do and tells?
He is so annoying. He's worse than a toddler.
I like.
Those
He
rings
is
are
the
good.
coolest
I
cat.
like
He is
You
a
can
cool
come
cat.
home to me.
He'll be one this
Alexis,
month.
this is your thing.
We have a black cat that's like that.
So, that's right. I remember you telling me that.
White.
Yeah.
That's the other
You know what
name.
Drew calls him that's very inappropriate? Shathid. And I'm like, that's inappropriate.
That's hysterical.
You should not be calling anybody that. Okay.
Anybody else see raffle tickets for
Cannot be
raffle
playing with
fair?
Casey's.
All right. If you have an orange ticket, that's for your catalog drawing.
Silly. You silly.
And the winner takes all on the catalogs. So every month bring a catalog because you could walk home with a bundle. These babies are like cash or 50 cents a piece when you buy them. That's true. They don't have to send as much. There you go. All right. So the winner is 7, 6, 3, 5, 2, 8. Woo! There you go. Yay! I never a catalog for you. And see, that's why we do different tickets so that you don't get like picked on that one and you don't get me this one. All right, so our do and tell ticket is your white ticket. So this was for any kind of income producing activity that you submitted between the last meeting and Sunday. We have a cutoff of the Sunday before the team meeting. So this month, the cutoff is like, it's only in 3 weeks because our team meeting is May 1st. I couldn't move it a week because I'll be in California. All right, so the winner of the white ticket drawing is 7, 4, 7, 8. All right, 3, 7, 2. Who was that? Stacy. All right, so for being on target, you get a Target gift card. Woo! You have to hide them from your children, yes.
Just load it on your phone right now.
I don't think the app allows you to do that yet. It always says coming
does.
soon.
It does.
Okay, so maybe it is now. Okay. Yes. All right, so then product raffle, you got that one for me?
Yes.
I guess what color ticket is that? Red?
Red.
Okay.
Faded red.
Yes, whatever color that is.
Orange.
Oh, before we do that, we also have this lovely bucket of freebies. You can have anything you want in here. Becky helped me stock it recently.
You're welcome.
And then we also, I forgot to do this too. We also had 2 consultants in the room who qualified, which meant you submitted $12.50 in sales, and they did it like lickety split because they already got their kit rebate. So because Tiffany and Lisa qualified, you get to pick from this collection. We earn bags at different times of the year, and then people recycle bags back to us so that we can share them with new consultants. So we have, this is a full catalog tote. This is also a full catalog tote. This is a mini catalog tote. This is a green tote. Or if you like to carry your own bag, I have one of these that buttons onto your existing bag, and you get a pack of minis with that. So, and then I have that one's polka dots, that one's black and white, that one's purple.
Our 2 consultants are.
I said Lisa and Tiffany. So you guys get to pick whatever one you want.
Do we just like fight to the death?
Yes, if you like to do that.
No, you go first.
You go.
She's got stuff in front of her. She can't go fast.
Look,
Yes. Just tell her what you
I'm like, I don't know. I have
Tiffany's ready to throw up.
All right, you're taking too long. No, I'm just joking.
Oh my gosh, this is such a hard decision.
I do have 2 of those.
I kind of like
This is actually what I took to Busch Gardens the other day. Only this.
Oh yeah, that's a good idea. I do.
You know
need
how
an-
freeing it was not to have a backpack or a stroller.
Oh, it's
Yeah.
awesome.
Yeah.
Your kids
Okay,
can
I'll
go
take
for
one
it.
of those.
They carried the drink and the popcorn because I was always carrying that. I had to buy a new one. We don't have any more. I have all Ocean Breeze. I have
Just
no.
grab what you want.
Oh, just grab. Okay.
Grab what
I
you
have
want.
icing all over my ring. Right?
I like this
Sorry.
because it has so much personality with the polka dot.
I love the dots.
I do
Yes.
too.
Okay, so you get one of these with it.
Oh, thank you. Okay, thank you.
Thanks.
You are welcome. So now you can be styling and profiling
That's right.
and show off your paper chefness. All right, and
Actually, I
then
need
let me try
something
anything
else.
else in here that I had forgotten about. Okay, so product raffle. You may be wondering what I'm going to do with all your dollar bills, and that actually goes back into our meeting fund for us to do fun things.
I got you.
So once a year we have a family meeting, which is friends and family, and we have your spouses and your children and your whoever your support person is come. It is adult beverage friendly, and it's here and fun, and we usually do like that game we played with the mouth things.
No.
We've
What did
done
you
that.
make us do last time?
What did I make y'all do last year?
Oh, she was my hand.
Oh yes, Alexis and Casey was Alexis's hands and had to cook.
Oh my gosh.
It was hysterical.
I can't see my video.
It was zoodles. They did zoodles.
I'm like doing this thing.
We've done like Pictionary, not Pictionary, but like a guessing game. We made the kids have a shredding race.
Oh,
So you
that
can
was fun,
shred
yeah.
vegetables the fastest. Okay, so it's a lot of fun.
And you're gonna
So,
lose a finger that way.
yes, we used the veggie strip maker. So
Yeah,
it's
they
safe.
were fine.
So cauliflower went.
Everywhere.
So that was part of the fun.
That's why I do that.
But
Yeah,
yes.
me too.
So that's where the money goes. Is we
learn.
do that. So y'all are just helping to invest in the future.
Hopefully not live on Facebook. You don't.
Yes. All right. So the winner of the red ticket is.
Oh, I didn't give any of these. I must have.
Did you want to enter the raffle?
Did you want to buy raffle tickets?
No, I'm good.
You good? Okay.
Yeah, I'm good.
628
Mm-hmm.
9
Mm-hmm.
9 7.
Yes!
All right, that's down.
Man.
What'd you get, Becky?
I don't know, Casey. Hold on.
What'd you get, Becky?
I
I know the bag looks
see
familiar.
one thing.
I'm gonna say dollar store.
The bag?
Yeah.
What'd you get, Becky?
My pin bag.
Rebecca.
Let's
You want
see.
bucket
Let's see.
down?
Yes. Hold on. I gotta unpin it.
That was what you asked me about.
Oh my gosh.
Okay, so we got new.
Wow.
But read the cutting mats.
Yes.
I don't want to stick. What does it say, Becky?
They are special cutting mats. You
They're
can't
get
order.
ready to party. They're consultant only
Oh,
ones.
wow.
And host a show, get free product.
Free, you're falling asleep. You look tired.
Okay. Then our retired casual cooking cookbook, which is a favorite.
Saw that one. They did that.
I know that was a good one.
And then, the 5-inch tomato knife. Uh-huh.
I love
And
that.
then the kitchen shears.
Those things are not cheap.
Yeah.
Nope.
That was
I will
one
stab you with that.
One
iron.
All right.
All right. So we did the raffle. We did the do and tell. We did the catalog. Is there anything else I'm missing?
The only thing
Oh,
we
yeah,
haven't
there's
done
one more thing.
is everyone coming into
Into
the
the kitchen.
dining room.
Or the dining room.
Everyone in the dining room.
Bye, baby. Oh my
We're going to the dining room break.
You can just leave your stuff here.
Oh yeah, and then there's the free bucket.
Let me see here.
Miss Foreman gets to come in first.
No, last.
Oh, last. Okay.
We get to go.
Come on.
Alexis, you're totally in my way. You're in Bree's way. Bree cannot see a thing going on. I hope you had a good concert, Bree. That
We wear the hats?
yes.
Go back!
forgot the lighter. Because I forgot to get it. Mia, where's the lighter? She's like, we can't be trusted. I was like, oh, that's right. Sorry, kid.
Your brother set the house on fire.
Oh yeah.
So you'll leave your name tags and your evaluations over here.
Really? Really?
Well, I just thought about it. It's sitting right there. Oh, you guys get out.
That's like an A cup and a C cup.
Yeah. I didn't say over there.
All right, Bree, I'm gonna log us off.
There's another one.
Do you have any questions?
Oh, another lens.
Have a great night.
All right, so just in meeting. And then